Hi, so what's your name?
Zosha.
And what grade are you in?
I'm in junior year.
Alright, so what's your New Year's resolution?
Continue getting good grades, and I wanted to get a little bit more fit.
Nice. And have you been following through with that so far?
Yep, I've been on top of schoolwork, and I've developed a little workout routine for myself.
Nice. And what do you think the best part of 2021 was?
I really enjoyed going back to school. I think it was nice to get back into that routine and see all my friends in person again.
Nice, I agree. What do you think the best part of 2022 is going to be?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm just going to take the year as it comes, not expect anything, you know?
Alright, so what's your name?
My name is Jordan Hardin.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 10th.
Alright, so what was your...
My New Year's resolution was to play video games and not be lazy.
Have you been able to do both of them at the same time?
That's complicated to answer. Maybe. We'll just leave it at maybe.
Alright, sounds good. What's your favorite part of 2021?
I got a fluffy blanket for Christmas.
Nice, I agree. What do you think the best part of 2022 is going to be? What do you think the best part of 2022 is?
Still having my blanket.
Hi, I'm John. I'm here with this person named John. I got a question. What's your New Year's resolution? That's it, I guess.
Welcome to the first broadcast of the second semester of the 21-22 school year. My name is Alice Lanier.
And my name is Josh.
And we have 3 exciting segments for you.
And be sure to watch to the end for a trailer of a new Mafia series being produced by a group of seniors.
For this fabulous month of February, we have 3 segments.
Starting off, we have Valentine's Day. Let's see how Carver students celebrate it.
Even though Valentine's Day is a commercialized holiday, it's a lovely day to celebrate. One of my favorite Valentine's Day puns is, what did the French chef give his wife for Valentine's Day? A hug and a quiche.
Saint Valentine was a 3rd century Roman saint. Pope Julius hated him and had him buried alive on February 14th, 269 AD. Pope Julius built a basilica over the place where he died. We celebrate Saint Valentine because he believed in love. Then he married people who wanted to get married. Then there is a tale of a Saint Valentine befriending and marrying a blind lady. Saint Valentine lived a long life, 94 years. Also, he had a historical doppelganger. He got his head cut off for believing in love. He was an old Roman priest. Valentine actually means strong. Saint Valentine does not get many happy endings. He is beheaded most of the time. Valentine is the patron saint of beekeepers and epilepsy, among other things. Saint Valentine died in Rome and his skull was found in Rome. No one really knows when he was born, but we know when he died, February 14th, 269 AD in Rome. According to one legend, he sent an actual Valentine to his jailer's daughter, signed, Your Valentine. That was one of the 3 Saint Valentines. 2 were in Italy, Terni and Rome. 1 was in North Africa. All 3 Valentines were Roman. 1 became the patron of love.
Okay, so as you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and there's a lot of people who like that. So, what are your thoughts on Valentine's Day?
I think Valentine's Day is one of the more holidays of the year. I guess it's mainly because I don't have a girlfriend. You know, insert GTA, death sound. But other than that, it's perfectly serviceable, and when you get free chocolate, that's nice.
Yeah, so, and what are you planning on doing for Valentine's Day?
If it's a day off, which I'm pretty sure it is, I'm just gonna stay home, sleep, the usual what you expect from 90% of the population at this school. So,
Okay. So what's your opinion on Valentine's Day?
I think it's very lovely.
And what are you doing on Valentine's Day?
I'm gonna be hanging out with my special someone.
I don't know who that is. It was supposed to go past my math.
Okay, Jake, so what are your thoughts on Valentine's Day?
I wish it was in June.
Okay, and what are your plans for Valentine's Day?
So I'm gonna.
bruh.
Alright, next up is Black History Month. Interesting fact is that it takes place in the month of February because both Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass celebrated their birthdays this month.
Black History Month is a very important month that we celebrate every year. The reason why it's important to know about this month is because it's trying to remember the important people and the history of African Americans. But we wondered, do people recognize black leaders in school? Let's find out.
My name is Gamal and I'm here with Jake. Name 3 famous leaders. Stalin, Xi Jinping, Obama. Nice. Name 3 black leaders this time. Obama, Nelson Mandela, and Martin Luther King Jr.
I'm here with Tiana. Name 3 famous leaders.
Martin Luther King, Abraham Lincoln, and Obama.
Name 3 black leaders.
Michelle Obama, Maya Angelou, and George Washington Carver.
Now let's talk to some people about Black History Month and what it means to them.
Alright, so Black History Month to me is where I usually like watch a documentary about black leaders who helped African Americans to where they are today. Civil rights movement related stuff.
I celebrate Black History Month is I also watch documentaries with my mom. Just kind of stuff that she wants me to know and learn about. So usually it's about like Malcolm X. That's kind of like the base of what we do.
Helped black people, or African Americans specifically, have rights they have today that they didn't have during slavery, during segregation, Jim Crow, and etc.
Black history to me is a lot of things. It's like about black trauma, it's about black happiness, black crisis. And knowing that Black History Month used to be a week is kind of hurting because why couldn't everybody get this piece, right?
This month or sometime before the end of the week, we are trying to find a person, specifically an African American person, in theater from history, of course, to name after the theater, of course. These people are helping me, and we're looking for other people with ideas of names, if they know anyone, to name the theater after, and working with Nam Fang and Lisa Rivera.
It's thought-provoking how many people of color Carver students can name. One of these quotes I found insightful from former President Barack Obama about Black History Month is, "Black History Month shouldn't be treated as though it is somehow separate from our collective American history or how someone just boiled down to a compilation of greatest hits from the March on Washington or from some of our sports heroes. It's about the lived, shared experience of all African Americans, high and low, famous and obscure, and how those experiences have shaped and challenged and ultimately strengthened America."
The last segment before the awaited series trailer is an interview with Mr. Roberto and Mr. Mueller.
I've been teaching art for my whole career here. I've also taught books, humanities class years ago, art history main lesson, and advanced placement art.
So what was your education like?
Well, right out of high school, I knew I wanted to do something with art and came up here and went to Sac State and moved to the Bay Area. I did my undergrad at studio art. About halfway through, I decided to go the teaching route.
What do you like about the Waldorf philosophy?
Well, Waldorf's philosophy for me was really a game changer in my teaching career. My first year of teaching, I was at a small school that was here on this campus called America's Choice, and they did not value art at all. I got in trouble by the principal for getting paint on a new carpet. And then at the end of that first year of teaching, I found out that the Waldorf program was coming and opening up. And it's a program that values arts. In addition to just the valuing art, I also like the whole child approach, you know, teaching head, heart, and hands, bringing on how to physically do something, how to take it in and intellectually think about it, and how it relates to others.
What would you say is your favorite art style?
Favorite style? I've always really loved surrealism. You know, stuff that looks real but is completely not at all subject matter wise. Really like a lot of like metamorphosis in art, things changing from one thing to another.
What do you draw in your free time when you're not teaching?
Drawing in my free time. That's something I should do more often. I guess typically I gravitate towards kind of pen and ink landscape type stuff lately, but I do a little bit of everything. I've also done quite a bit of ceramics for a couple years to get myself back into it, get some equipment at home.
What would you say to students? There's a lot of students who like hate art, and what would you say to those students?
Well, that's the plight of an art teacher. You know, I get a lot of students who come in and just first day it was like, well, I don't draw. You know, but would you go and take a German class if you already knew how to speak German? Like, art and drawing is a learned skill, so I try to meet every student at their own experience level. You know, some kids stopped drawing when they're in second grade and they're at the second grade experience level. Some have never stopped and they're progressing more and more. So I always just try to let kids know that I understand that and that I meet them on their level and I want them to improve for wherever they currently are. And just slow encouragement, little tips and tricks at a time, don't overwhelm them.
I knew you said this quote, it was like something like the artists are people, like everyone starts out as an artist and then just some people keep practicing and those are the people who become an artist.
Yeah, that's actually a quote from Pablo Picasso, and it's every child is born an artist, but the trick is to stay one.
What is your favorite part about being an art teacher?
The kids. The classroom environment. You know, it's teaching an art class is very different than teaching other classes. A lot more conversation happening, getting to know students in a very different way than you're allowed to or can afford to in other classrooms. You know, with all the studio time, you have time to talk, get to know each other. Just a much more relaxed environment.
Yeah. So what other hobbies do you have other than art?
Mostly outdoors. I do a lot of expedition, hiking, backpacking. Just this last summer I went to Africa and met up with a few friends I haven't seen in a few years and we summited Mount Kilimanjaro, which was an awesome trip.
You have the backpacking club, is that
Yeah,
still?
yeah, so backpacking club has been going on for 14 years, but because of COVID, we're not allowed to take field trips right now. So hopefully that will start up again sometime soon. And then also, I guess in addition to that, we do have the international trips also, which are usually about every other summer.
Okay, so here's a final question. I'm gonna have to read it off. What is your favorite mafia that is currently active in any part of the world?
Favorite mafia? That's kind of a hard question, I guess. Because I mean, first off,
they're all criminals.
Are they kind of, yeah, exactly. Are they fun to like learn about and see and hear about?
Like,
yes, but also criminals. Well, the first time I traveled to Italy, it was kind of an eye-opener because the mafia is actually present in like everyday life more than you think it would be. So when walking around the streets of like Rome and Florence, you get a lot of street vendors, you know, that have a lot of knockoff products for sale. And then, you know, it's kind of a cat and mouse game with cops. They walk up, see them, they'll pick up all their stuff and run, and the cops will just kind of laugh and they do it over and over again. And then I found out that the majority of the people doing that are actually from Somalia, and that they are selling those goods for the mob. And what happens is, I guess one good thing the mob is doing is they're helping getting people out of horrible situations in Somalia and illegally bringing them into Italy, but they're still helping them escape this horrible spot. But in return, they have to then go sell those products and pay off their debts. So I guess Italian mob could be good and bad. I mean, overall, I think mobs are probably not a good thing.
Thank you for doing this interview with us.
Thank you.
Anything else about that?
Hi, everyone.
A few moments later.
Who's the guy that's peeking out behind the trash can?
And he's trying to be helpful.
Hey, get out of here!
What? I'm just looking for behind a trash can. It's a normal thing to do.
Bro, come on, be cool.
I just want to make sure you're okay. I don't trust these people.
I'm fine.
Just remember, even if they end up being okay to work with, they're still not going to be good friends. And none of them is the type to be a best friend!
Okay.
I'm just chuckling even thinking about it.
Okay, bro.
So, what the heck are you doing here at Carver?
That's a really good question, Nick, and I'm glad you asked me, because a lot of students don't know who I am and what I'm doing here. They're just like, who's this weird guy in our classes? But I'm actually a student teacher from Sac State, so what that means is, before you get a teaching credential, you have to be a student teacher. Kind of like an apprenticeship, almost. So, you do your coursework, your college classes, at a university or a teacher preparation program, that kind of thing. And part of that is actually teaching in a real classroom.
How would you describe your education?
I got my bachelor's degree from San Francisco State University. Before that, I did 2 years of community college at Folsom Lake, which saved me probably like $50,000, but I got the same education, so it's nice. It's a good route to go, people. Right now, I'm actually at Sac State, like I said, just going through the teacher preparation program there. It's one of the best in the region, so I'm very lucky to be here.
What plans do you have for the future?
Plans for the future. Future plans, hopefully once I'm finished up here doing my student teaching, I'll actually receive my teaching credential, which means I'll be able to teach my own art class. After that, it's all about making money. So
that's the goal of life.
Although I guess if I wanted to make money, I probably wouldn't want to be a teacher.
So what would you say is your favorite artist?
Favorite artist? We were talking about this before, and I don't think I really have a great answer. I like Van Gogh a lot of the classical Japanese ukiyo-e printmakers like Katsushika Hokusai. But for the most part, my background is actually in film. I actually got my degree from San Francisco State in cinema. And you asked me that question, I was like, all I can think of is filmmakers. Classic example, I guess, is like Martin Scorsese.
And as a film student, I'm sure you appreciate the masterpiece Megamind.
Alright, you're gonna have to interview Josie after this.
Yeah.
You like cut in a segment of Josie saying, Megamind's the best movie of all time.
Megamind's the best movie of all time.
Well, boys, we did it.
Mr. Mueller doesn't know what he's talking about.
Megamind is one of the best animated movies in the world, and it's not just nostalgia speaking. The music in it is great. The animation isn't the best, but it's really good. So the fact that he said that deeply offends me, and it's an amazing movie.
Yeah, Megamind, I would call it a surrealist classic. It's definitely an incredible performance by the famous actor known as Will Ferrell, who is not the most annoying blue creature of all time.
Well, here's our trivia question.
Oh.
So what currently is more profitable for the cartel than drugs?
Banana trade. Yeah. From all my time in the cartels, I don't think I would have been able to tell you that. But hopefully airplane. Is there a real answer to that question?
Yeah, there is a real answer. I actually got this from Mr. Berto. It's avocados.
Oh, I was almost there. I guess bananas.
Yeah, you were really close.
Okay. Interesting.
Alright, well, thank you for interviewing us. Car in the background also thanks you.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it's like 25% of this usable.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say about
stuff you like to do, or?
I guess I would say thank you to Carver for letting me be here and hang out in your school. Thanks to the awesome students, except for Nick. And I'm looking forward to another great semester.
Few moments later.
Catch you guys later.
Isn't that guy wanted on multiple counts of murder?
Question, why are you rotating?
I don't know.
Stop!
Making it interesting.
You have to redo it.
Art was one of my favorite classes freshman year. I remember creating my biomorph of a pinecone penguin.
I really liked art class.
All right, now for the long-awaited Mafia drama comedy series trailer.
Take it away.
Hey guys, I'm Nicholas Connors. I am producing a new series called Vega and Siegel, Ventures of Infamy. It is a mafia story, kind of a parody of it. I'm not going to get into details a lot right now, but we're currently in the pre-production phase. So hopefully we can get the first episode out soon. But we're going to be basically showing just a couple of images, some cast interviews. Very excited.
Hello, my name is Efrain Ramos, and I am a senior here at Carver, and I am playing Mr. Vega. I can't really say much about the character, but I can say about his background. He killed his former golf rival, and ever since he's been evading the police, and now he is trying to start up his own life.
I am also playing the character of Greg Siegel, who's kind of the bodyguard of Mr. Vega. And he's a former Italian chef and World War II vet. He's a very interesting character, kind of psychotic.
Hi, my name is Maya Mendoza. I will be playing Ebony Mendoza, who is part of the Mincati Mendozas. And she was born into the crime family, and her father wants her to inherit it.
Hello, I am Nicholas Lands, a senior at Carver, and I will be playing the role of Gregory Rasputin, the immortal Gregory Rasputin, who is back from his century-long absence after his failed assassination and is now taking the reins of a Russian mafia family.
My name is Ruben Mendoza. I'm playing the villain Simon Mendoza. He's really the top dog in the universe, kind of getting in the way of Vega becoming the major crime lord of the area. I'm also the father of Ebony Mendoza. I'm a bit controlling when it comes to raising Ebony, but yeah, that's my character.
How do you feel about playing this character?
Oh, I have no clue.
It's a new experience. You guys try something.
It's kind of nerve-wracking and exciting.
I'm excited to be playing this character.
We'll see how it unfolds. I am hopeful and a bit excited, also a bit nervous.
Oh yeah, that's pretty exciting.
I think it will be a lot of fun.
You know, it'll be fun.
Whoa, I can't wait for the first episode in next month's broadcast.
I really like the costumes.
Last notes before we close the broadcast. Signing up for ACE credits for juniors and senior Zoom meetings with Astrid Kin are happening on February 9th and 10th. Check the Instagram for more details. And good luck to the volleyball team because their season is starting.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next month.